Hey, today I wanted to make a video on shooting German pistols, these Lugers. Got a, let's see if we can see that, a 1915 manufacture, imperial, German Army, and a 1942, no, 38, there it is, 1938 German manufacturer. And just to see how to shoot, especially at a little bit of distance. It's about 25 to 30 meters to there. Let's see how. Got some hollow points that I put together. 124 grain. These pistols feel like they got a small, actually a weak striker. They are striker fired, not hammer fired. This is 100 and some years old, so I'm just going to put about 6 rounds in it. There you go. The back has a leaf sight right here. Something could be missing on it. I don't know, that like a spring, because whenever I fire it, it tends to work its way loose, but it feels like it's got a spring in there. Spring's back. They don't have a rear sight. You can tell the classic ones do have a rear notch. This one does not have a rear notch. It's got, just like a rifle, it's graduated to 800 meters. So I don't know what these markings are. Probably German Empire of the Kaiser. Let's see how it shoots. It's got a loaded chamber indicator, so whenever there's a bullet in it, you can tell it's in it. Genius design. Let's see how it does. And that's it. This being a little older, magazine could be older, but you can tell it doesn't lock to the back. So let's try a few more. Might be a there you go, it's called a stovetop. Just caught on there, so let's see how we get it out. There we go. That's it. This is the loaded chamber indicator. When there's a bullet in it, this little tab comes up. There we go. That little thing. Kind of hard to shoot with 2 hands, but it works. So let me try to shoot the smaller one, the regular Luger. This one is much newer. What is it, about 40 years newer? Or not, 30. The magazine is shaped a little different, I can tell. Apparently the number matches the gun, but it could have been stamped afterwards, who knows. What we got? Can you fit another one? Yep. Man, I just do not have the strength to pull this back. Let's try 2 hands. Drop one in there. There you go. Let's try it. See if there's a click. There we go. So overall, this one's got, being so much newer, I think it's got newer checkered grips, so they feel better. That one feels like it's got the original grips. So let's try this. Why is it not coming back? Do you know why? Because some dumbass forgot the safety. There we go. Loaded chamber indicator, guns loaded. This one functions as advertised. As you can see, it locks back on the last round. The other cool thing about it is doesn't feel like it's got the same recoil, much snappier. And people think that well, how can you see looking through these sights whenever you fire? Because this comes in your way, there, just like that, as you shoot. Like, what other pistol does that? So let's try a few more rounds. So here we go. Got a new 8 rounds in, or so, or 7 or 6, however I put in. Let's see how this works. Two-handed at maybe 25 paces. Now I'm shooting the fat part of the target. Let's see how it works if I shoot the skinny part. Try the other one. Not bad. Let's try the imperial German versus the Nazi German. So I loaded up the the newer magazine. This is what the older one looks like. So let's see. Much more worn and weathered compared to this one. Kind of new. Do they have the same cuts? Let's see. Looks about the same. Looks about the same. Let's try this one in the older pistol. Okay, so it went in, it's not dropping, it's secure. Let's see how it drops. Loaded chamber. Let's see how it shoots. Make sure that the sight is down. I told you how it creeps up. I don't know why. So right now it's locked into place. So let's see where it creeps after a few shots, if it works with this magazine. So here's a safety, by the way. Bring it up. This little tank comes up, bring it down. And all it does, I think, is it prevents shit if I know. Here we go. Yeah, this is a much softer shooter. Maybe it's because of the extra mass. Let me try the skinny part. Alright, so accurate. Alright, so it must be the magazine, because look, with the other magazine, the hold open function worked fine. It fed well. Let's see how the, yeah, you see how this thing moved up like one notch forward. So this should be like, that's how I left it. I don't know why, because right now it feels like it's in place. The spring on this button feels strong. So yeah, look, it held up in place. So now we're going to try the older magazine on the newer gun. So I only put about 6 rounds in it, or 5. 1, 2, 3, 6. Let's see how it works. So it's locked in just fine. Let's see how this works. Okay, loaded chamber, bullets in there. Let's see how it feeds. Misfeed right away. Let's see what happened. Okay, no problem. Magazine comes out. Let's see if I can shake that in there. There it goes. That's in there. Boom. Got a bullet in. Loaded chamber indicator. That's pretty cool. It's even got the serial number of the gun. Let's try again. Ah, yeah, so remember how I told you it doesn't lock in the back? There you go, it didn't lock. Loaded chamber indicator says there's no bullet in there. I'm going to try to cock it back, but here's the cool thing. If you hold some pressure on it, it probably is going to hold it. There you go. So yeah, it's just a used magazine. It's so old, 107 years old. That's what you get with these weapons. It's still an amazing piece of history. So let's talk about this one. So standard barrel length, everything's standard about it. Again, I think the grips are replaced. All the parts seem to beat together. They have the same numbers. Even one under the barrel. Let me take this out. I did see some markings here that was interesting. Under the barrel. I don't know what it says. Let me see if I can zoom it in on here. I don't know what that says. I'll have to pencil it, see what happens. The cool thing about these, a beautiful shooting angle. I also have a Ruger Mark IV, same shooting angle, just beautiful shooting angle. Let me show you this one. Same thing. Now the cool, well, not cool, the thing that someone did before I bought it is right here. There's supposed to be a notch. Let's see. You see that? That's for the shoulder harness. This one doesn't have it, so someone along the way took it off, but they kind of machined it okay. Also, there's these 2 screws in it. I don't know what these are for, so somebody may have had a reason to punch 2 holes, 2 threaded holes in there. Anyway, if you guys like shooting these, let me know what you think. I absolutely love the history of it, to think that this was made by dudes that are born in the 1870s under a German imperial system with a Kaiser, and this was made a few years later under same machinery, probably some of the same people, but it was made with under the height of Nazi Germany, like right before they went to war with England in 1938. They were just starting to think about Poland, and so sad. But yeah, this was one of the last full year of peace in Europe before the shit hit the fan. So yeah, what an amazing system. Thanks for watching.